Always. Oh, I ain't gonna make no contest, but. Okay. This next young lady, she also from Mighty Sons of God. Mighty Sons are ripping the house at night, right? Big shout out to Mighty Sons. They made a nice donation to our, to our event. Give it a shout out to MOG, right? Yeah, they made a nice donation. Our Christian family made a nice donation to our event. I just want to acknowledge Pastor Mike and the followers. May God reward them for the good work that they're doing. Okay, so all right, I don't want to get off course. All right, again, this young lady, she's also part of that church, Mighty Sons of God, and I remember when she was a little young lady. And she said she don't need no sound or nothing. She's going to come up here and she's going to, do what she's going to do. So ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to our young student, Sister Monice.
How is everybody? Okay. This song that I'm singing is called Lost and Found, and it's by Leanne LaHavas. Here we go. Come upstairs and I'll show you where my demons hide from you. Just look at who I have become. I'm so ashamed you were the one that made me feel the way I do. You broke me and taught me to truly hate myself. Unfold me and teach me how to be like somebody else. All right. When I felt strong enough, I was discovered by the love I had been waiting for so long. You told me none of that was real. I cannot hide how low I feel to know that you were never wrong. You broke me and taught me to truly hate myself. Unfold me and teach me how to be like somebody else. Oh, you're lost and found, falling down, my faith broken down. You broke me and taught me to truly hate myself. Unfold me and teach me how to be like somebody else.
These are all babies that live in this community right here. That's right. We got to look out for them. She can be the next Jill Scott.
That's right.
The next India Ari.
That's right.
Mary J. Blige.
That's right.
I'm talking about the soulful singers. We ain't talking about the ones talking about drop it and make it hot. I'm talking about the soulful singers that make contributions to their community.
That's right.
I think me and my wife are going to see Man Condition in poetry in April, right? That's right, Man Condition and poetry in April. They're going to be at the New Jersey Arts Center. I'm looking forward to that. All right. I wish I could turn my own music down. In the Cultural Center. And My man, brother Caduce, introduced me to him, and he's a poet. I just appreciate everybody, allowing and letting people know what's going on here. So this brother said he gonna come and do a little something, and we're gonna see what he got, because I believe he's gonna bring something very good. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to our dear good brother, Brother Philip. Give it up.
Yeah.
All right. How's everybody doing? Doing good so far?
Yeah.
All right. It's been a while since I did this here. I just received the invitation. It's been a couple of years since I've been to my own poetry club in the city. So I really admire these brothers that remember all this stuff and put it all in it. But I'm just going to bring you a message, and I'm going to read it, and I'm hoping you get it and enjoy it. All right. Now, let me tell you a little bit of history about this poem, because we're going to school now. All right. This poem was written from a story I actually wrote from a psychology class in college. What the professor challenged us to do was to create a story about another being, an alien, coming to this planet, and we have to explain to him what this life is like. He came here, and he has to go back and report it. All right, so, no, I'm the alien, that's what it is. I came here, I'm observing, and what I observed, I went back to report to my planet, okay? So, in my story, I came up with a concept that he noticed that when he came here, the whole planet was infected with a personality disease. I'm going to tell you a word you never heard. The reason you never ever heard it, because I created it, okay? And this was created for that story. I'm going to go slow. The name is called Hypnotic Focal Physosensititis. Let's say it together. Hypnotic Focal Physosensititis. Okay? That was a personality disease of the human species that he went back and reported about. Okay, now, this is a break. What I'm going to read to you is a gist. Have you heard about this mental disorder that's been driving people over the border? It's a personality disease of the human species that forms around the mind's ego, while the person affected may never even know that they are part of a world epidemic that can't be cured by the local clinic. Cancer, AIDS, and illnesses with names undecided are only symptoms of hypnotic focal physosensititis. It's caused by an over-identification with physical existence that displaces a person with enormous distance from their natural strength and state of mind in understanding the world of space and time. It starts as a psychological claustrophobia, which makes one seek a material utopia that retards the broader growth of the whole individual who has lost the focus of their soul potential. It also causes many deep fears about earthly life, and this is when the disease really strikes. Because when a person goes into long-term periods of fear meditation, their lives become full of needless hesitations, which reduce the vitality and mind vibrations and expose the body to internal contamination. The body is then robbed of its natural defenses because the mind became blocked in the physical senses. The subject suffers from mass hallucinations of material events which induce hypnotic conditions that become their life's training. Then they incur great loss of inner realization and spiritual perception in recognizing and interpreting a true self-conception. They also distrust intuition, revelational knowledge, and experience because they're too hung up in outer world appearances. But revelation is just what they need to set their minds free. Therefore, I recommend a deeper look within, and that they accept another view of the life they're passing through. It might be a little clear if you think of a mirror that reflects what you see with duplicity, and what seemed to be first is just the reverse. As our thoughts, minds, and actions are seen as sub-fractions in a world of so much which is really nothing without us. This whole physical scene is just a mass dream of interconnecting souls who have long since been told that whatever world it might be, it's still a projection of their own spiritual being. Only a deeper look within can free the mind of these concocted sins. And as the soul becomes spiritually inspired, enlightened, delighted, the personality becomes cured of hypnotic focal physosensititis.